teamwork.
Hey, what's up, guys? We are back again with a brand new meta Sparky deck that I just made. I've been loving this thing in the meta because no matter what spell your opponent's got, you're going to bait it out with Collector, so they're not going to be able to Fireball on top of your Mother Witch or Rocket on the Sparky. When you get an Elixir advantage with a raged up Goblin Giant and supporting cards, you're unstoppable. So let's go jump straight to some games and assert dominance. I upload daily videos on the channel, so make sure to subscribe so you never miss out. All money from creator code SirTag goes directly back into making the videos better every single day. So getting the game against Brian, we really want him to cycle units, but he's dropping a log on us. That is disrespectful. Pounding my tower with a log is not what we want to see. We want to cycle vigorously to our Collector. So maybe I mini peck instead of, giving my hand and letting him know that we've got Sparky. What are you doing? What are those? P.E.K.K.A in the back first play. Also, you don't even have a standard P.E.K.K.A deck. You've got log. Usually, if it's a standard P.E.K.K.A, they're always going to have Zap, Electro Wizard. You guys know what it is. He really hates tank decks. Oh my goodness. What am I watching here, guys? We see an Inferno Dragon, but not just any Inferno Dragon. Inferno Dragon, Tombstone P.E.K.K.A deck. Very obscure, but he's going to get a couple P.E.K.K.A hits on me. Not ideal. I was hoping that this would not be the case, but sometimes you just got to look at what you got and be like, how am I going to make this work? Because you can't change the matchup. You can only change your decisions. What are we going to do? What's your Collector in the back? Hopefully he spams like with the Ram Rider or... No, that's really good if we're able to get, piggies from that. I don't know. It's going to poison. The jury's still out on if this is a good play for me or not. How many piggies do I get? They're all going to die. Not good. Not okay. You've got poison with a graveyard. So now against graveyard, you guys already know that if you drop your Collector in the back, it gets fully surrounded by skeletons, so you never get value. But if you drop it in the middle, then they're going to poison it. So I'd rather have him poison instead of dropping in the graveyard. Just not the trade that I want today. Also, maybe we can outcycle him and get back to something that we need a bit faster. He's going to Inferno Dragon, so I'm going to Sparky on the other side. We can kite the Inferno Dragon into the Sparky and have that thing die. I don't know if that's the right play, though. I don't think it is, because we're just going to go straight up into a P.E.K.K.A. I'm going to minions here, and then I go in for the mini P.E.K.K.A on the right-hand side. I think that is our decision. Go away from those skeletons as quickly as we can. Get a Mother Witch to go and target the skeletons so we get some pigs up in here. So then we tank for the P.E.K.K.A a little bit longer, baiting out the poison. The mini P.E.K.K.A did not get the hit that we wanted. Oh my goodness gracious. Why is that happening to us? He's going to zap as well, so he's going to overcommit. This is good. Zap out of cycle means that the Sparky comes out to play, and maybe we have our way. You're going to go in for the Inferno Dragon soon. So I presume that we're able to retarget it here with this Zapperino and rage this all up. The log is not going to provide enough value for you. You've got Electro Wizard too with Zap? Are you joking? No. Sparky hit. Sparky hit. No, Sparky, you were playing with my feelings, man. Oh, if that got a hit, I think we could have just went for a Goblin Giant and won the game there. But maybe we're able to distract long enough so then the Goblin Giant gets on top of the tower. This Zap is not going to fulfill enough damage, so I'm just going to let those minions ride off into the sunset. Never to be seen again. He could graveyard, but he would go right into a Mother Witch, so he's not going to do that. I'm going to slow roll a Sparky again in the back. Are you going to graveyard into a Mother Witch? Are you that crazy? Are you that wild? Are you that insane? We can pull the Inferno Dragon with a Goblin Giant, and he is that crazy. He is that wild. He is that insane. Let's go. All right, Goblin Giant's going to be able to kill everything. Mother Witch is not able to finish off all the skeletons, but she is putting in the work. We can hit him up with the minions. Can we just win this hard counter, please? Please? Please let me beat someone with Electro Wizard, with P.E.K.K.A and Zap. Let's go. That's how we want to start the day. You could not build a worse matchup for me. And it proves that Mother Witch with Sparky and Elixir Collector can make anything work. So we got a game, and you guys already know we have Elixir Collector right on deck. So this is the best possible card cycle. No, no. Do not have Expo with Rocket. That is all we want in life right now, man. Don't have Expo with Rocket. We see Electro Spirit for the reset, and we see a really fast cycle. Okay, thank goodness it's a Fireball. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Sparky, this is your moment to shine. I know you can do it for us. I know you're not a complete meme. They say that you're a trash can on wheels, but that is not the way that you feel. Hey, I can go for a Goblin Giant here on the left-hand side and just straight up mini peck on that. I know that might seem really weird and uncomfortable for most of you guys, but this is the way that we're playing today. We mini pekka, we don't lose our tower, and we're going to force out a ton of extra distractions on top of the mini pekka. So I like this a lot more. Clean, it's pristine. Might be the best play that you've ever seen. We could zap to get an extra hit. I think that gives us one more mini pekka hit. Let's go. Look at that damage. The Sparky doesn't get a hit, but we're up. We're in a good spot. We figured out what his deck is. And that's what we do with Sparky. We put out those feels and when we figure out what our opponent's got before we make any overcommitments. I didn't want to go drop a Sparky in the back and then immediately get rocketed. I also did not want to go in for a Goblin Giant in the right-hand side and then get my push separated. So that's what I'm always going for here. All right, win a Mother Witch and get skeletons into piggies, and that's a vibe. Oh, we only got one. Okay, that's really bad. And the fact that he's got Fireball makes me really sad. I mean, I don't want to, but I have to, right? This is one of those circumstances that you're like, yeah, probably not the best decision in the world, but this is what we're rolling with today. I can zap on this. I don't think that breaks through, though, so I'm not going to, especially if you're going to overcommit with archers as well. So, you know what? I'm feeling pretty feisty right now because you guys already know those archers are going to give him a huge amount of value on top of the elixir collector. So I want to force that extra elixir here if possible, and then go for another elixir collector here. He'll go for skeletons likely. I don't know. I couldn't bring myself to doing it. And the minions? I wonder if he drops like Tesla. If he drops Tesla, it's a huge overcommitment. Oh, he didn't drop Tesla where we wanted him to. We just wanted to drop him at the river so that I could just ignore it. Wait, the Electric Spirit's out of cycle. This might work. He's logging as well. These are good things. We're going to go for a very high Mother Witch and Mini P.E.K.K.A here. The Mother Witch is able to turn that into a pig. And then we zap. Oh, he's going to Fireball. But he missed everything! What? Yo! The Mini P.E.K.K.A was staying behind, so he wasn't able to hit it. No way. I'm going to Goblin Giant other side. We know the Mini P.E.K.K.A is going to take the tower. That was hilarious. All of our stuff was scrunched up behind our units, and it wasn't crossing the river. So because of that, he missed his Fireball. They were in a traffic jam, guys. They were chilling there in LA, and they were not moving. As a result, he missed it. It's like when you tell someone, hey, I'm right around the corner. I'll be there in like 2 minutes. And then it takes 40 minutes. That's what happened to our opponent. He was fumed up, he was flaming, and he was furious in the end. Hey, we got another game here, and this guy, he's using the Hog Rider thinking emote because he has no idea what's going on. He doesn't know what our deck is, and I don't know what his is either, but our deck has devastating counter pressure if he makes one misstep. I'm going to wait, chill, relax until he makes a cycle, and then we'll spam him with the Sparky.
Few inches later.
Oh my gosh, what is going down? Dude, I wasn't ready for you to spam everything at me. I think this is okay because the Mini P.E.K.K.A is tanking for the skeleton, so I can get more counter pressure. It was good for me not to respond with the zap because now I got piggies for the Mini P.E.K.K.A forcing out even more elixir. But this is log bait, one of those decks that we must hate. But I think it's okay. It's all right. If we go in for a Goblin Giant here and minions off to the side and then are somehow able to afford a Mini P.E.K.K.A on top of the Princess eventually, this will work out in our favor. But I don't know if we're going to get to that point. I'm just going to zap, get the Goblin Giant directly on the tower, and now the dude's laughing at me. He should be laughing at himself because he just lost the tower to the scariest, most ridiculous meme deck I've ever made in my life. It's not even a meme deck anymore. It's kind of good. So I'm going to Mother Witch. It's going to lock onto double princesses immediately, so he's not able to protect it. Just doesn't even have to do anything. Just moves once and it's like double tap. Easy. All right. How do we make this work, though? If he skeleton barrels enemy, this is scary. I'm going to go Goblin Giant. It's going to not tank for anything because I failed it. But, you know, if we were able to tank for the Dark Goblin, that would be a different level of dominance. We know he's going to Skeleton Army, so I need to cycle back to my Zap soon. You're not going to Skeleton Army? Have you just forgot that that card exists? There's the Skeleton Army. Okay, we were ready for it. We were waiting, man. Oh, if only that would lock onto the Dark Goblin. What is this game? Why do we both have 2 towers down, basically? And it's not even, like, red overtime. Not even sudden death. How does that happen? Also, you guys have probably never heard of red overtime before, but we just created a brand new Clash Royale lingo, okay? Clash Royale jargon that you didn't know. Trivia that you guys will be asked on Jeopardy. I'm going to Goblin Giant. I can easily rage this, make this happen for the memes. Hit him up with the Zap and the Mini P.E.K.K.A. and then maybe get a Mother Witch on top of the skeleton army that's impending in the other side. Yeah, I knew it was going to happen. I need 2 Mother Witches. Infinite piggies, baby. Infinite piggies fully surrounding your tower. And he's angry. He's so angry. You know he's like this. But in reality, he's like this. He is an upset panda of the highest order. All right, so jumping into this one, we're going to sauce out of good luck and zap the tower. I want to dig to that elixir collector, and I need it, like, now. If we get a Sparky in the back and it gets rocketed, it feels terrible. But if they rocket elixir collector in the middle, it ain't too bad. All right. You're going to Barbarrel and Zappies. Definitely going to be the Royal Recruits deck with Goblin Cage, and that is difficult to play against 99% of the time. Okay. I guess the only percent of the time that's good for us is when you decide to cycle stuff like that. I'm vibing with it, bro. I'm here for it. Yeah, the fly machine is going to be a huge issue, but maybe we're able to get counter push to the other side. Sparky gets knocked back, so the fly machine starts to target the tower. I can vibe with this, guys. I'm here for it. He's not going to have recruits. He's going to fireball, so he's at a lot of a deficit, and we can go for a Goblin Giant, too. We've got so many piggies on the other side. I want to rage up the right, though. I need to rage up the right. I got to get the damage. Sparky's rolling right through. The Barbarrel is going to die because it's not going to be able to get that hit before the Sparky sauce. Let's go. Do we just straight up take tower and take game? Is that how easy it is? Your opponent just needs to make a slip misplay. They just need to misplay and not know how to say words like me. I don't even know how I said misplay there, but
Misplay.
we should be able to win this one. I don't think he's going to be able to come back, baby. Well, that was a pretty glorious win. Got to give him the peace out Girl Scout emote to end it and finish it off with a final seal of approval. All right, let's keep up that win streak, baby. What you going to do, my dude? Let's move and groove with the mini P.E.K.K.A emote. And if we move and groove and shimmy and shake with the mini P.E.K.K.A, sometimes they drop units at the river. They're like, hey, you're dropping emotes. I got to drop the cards. This is not one of those players that is falling for our antics. So I'm going to zap the tower, give him an elixir advantage, and feed him something. Let's go. That's what we needed. When we feed him elixir, he takes the bait. We just raked in an entire night. So we're going to say nights out to that thing real quick. And without that in cycle, how are you expecting to defend against the Goblin Giant? These are questions that I don't think my man has answers to. I am very psyched for this one. If he's got Rocket, I'm going to be a super sad and upset panda. But it's looking like it will probably be Hog Rider Earthquake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mini P.E.K.K.A. He's going to get back to Knight, but now the Knight gets trounced in one hit from the mini P.E.K.K.A. And then we slam him. We slam him and bam him and shimmy and shake and make it work today. Mini P.E.K.K.A on the tower. How many hits? One more. Come on, baby. I said one more time. I said hit that tower one more time, and you didn't listen to me. We're not about the Britney Spears life. All right, I'm going to hit you up with the Mother Witch. Activate the King Tower. Fulfill our ambitions of making sure that we can shut down the Hog Rider and get 2 piggies for counter push potential. That worked out way better than I thought it would, because now, look at this. Those piggies are going to force out a Knight. Awesome. Every time that we force out more elixir like that, that's less elixir that he's going to have on defense. The fact that he's dropping Firecracker is extremely ambitious. I wonder... Yeah, you're going to be able to get some hits, but it's fine. I don't think that Earthquake is going to be able to kill that Sparky, so... Wait, without Firecracker, how is he supposed to kill minions? Serious question right now. I'm not joking right now, dude. There's no answer to that. There's literally nothing in your entire deck besides Firecracker because I've played your deck before. One other thing that I should tell you guys is if you play different decks, you understand what their weaknesses are. So if you're struggling with a deck and you don't know how to beat it, play it. Play it in classic challenges. Learn what your opponents are doing. And whatever you struggle against, maybe that's what you need to start doing when you're actually playing the deck on ladder. You know, learn from your opponents, learn what counters it, and then you'll get a lot better at the game. So personally, I've learned from experience, when I don't have my Firecracker in cycle, it's a tough time against minions. So for the rest of the game, this guy's just going to get hard countered by the Sparky or mini P.E.K.K.A. He's not going to break through, and he's going to be a super sad panda.
A few moments later.
If I zapped the tower there instead of the Hog Rider to deny all damage, I probably would have 3-crowned him because the Sparky would have got that shot. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and have an awesome rest of your day.